What's up, guys? I think I'm live. I'm not sure though, because I never do this. Never. But if it's a success, I will do this way more. And let's wait for a lot of people to come in, which probably won't happen because I didn't announce the stream. But I'm going to, for the people that watching back, review some altcoins that you guys call. So if you are interested in that, like the video, jump in the chat box. Let me put it into the Telegram that I'm live as well. So if you wait a little second, I will drop the link right there as well. Excited. Fomo Factory. Here we go. All right, I'm my first viewer. All right, guys, god damn it. All right, guys. Cool. We there. Yo. What's up, guys? Yeah, I'm good. How are you? If you feel like, can you take a... And it doesn't have to necessarily be about altcoins, by the way. It can also be that you have a question or just a comment, a suggestion. You want to sue me. You want to call me names. Everything is welcome. So let me know. Would be very nice. And while you're at it, like the video as well. Would be very good. Would be very cool. All right. In the meantime, as long as people are not really jumping in yet, I will go over the comments like I do on regular videos every Friday as well, to just go over some stuff to see what you guys have to say, because I'm very proud. Let me start with that. I'm so proud of everybody being here right now. As you saw a lot of my videos, like the social metrics, a lot of people gave up on crypto. And that's the problem that I witnessed myself in the last couple of bull runs and bear markets especially, right? Because I was there. I don't know if you were there, but I was there in the 2017 market. And what the thing was in the 2017 market, the hype, the excitement of going up is crazy. It's insane. It's so fun. But while it goes down, that's like... It's very painful if you are not prepared. And I think like we have a lot more YouTube videos right now. People are getting smarter. You guys are getting smarter, doing more research. And we don't just give up. And the people that actually bought here, or here, but even here, they are the ones that really made it, right? Because these are the people that are being rewarded big time right here, right? And these cycles so far, they play out. Right? The people that are still here, a lot of people have left. And all my friends around me are be like, crypto, isn't it dead? Isn't it a scam? I don't really know about crypto and I don't trust it. While these same people were here like super excited and we're all in, right? So I just want you to pat yourself on the shoulder if you are still here, because it's not over yet, but we had the hardest part. Definitely. Right? So by the way, can you guys hear me? Just type yes if you can hear me. Otherwise, I'm saying this all for nothing because I don't do this a lot. But if you are still here, just be very proud of yourself, because the same what happened right here, it will happen again. And the timeline and all that, we can talk about that. Thanks, Frank, for letting me know that you can hear me. But the timeline, doesn't really matter for now. You will be rewarded, right? Most people step in here or here, right? But, if you are already here, you beat the herd, man. And that's the thing that's going to separate you from all the new retail that's, are about to witness their first cycle, right? We already have that experience right now. And I'm happy to share as much experience as I have with you guys, of course. So if you're here, please smack that like button. One more time for me, smack that like button. It helps a lot. It sounds stupid, always smack that like button, but it really helps pushing it into YouTube's algorithm. Subscribers are going crazy, so thank you very much for that. Now, let's dive into the altcoins. I will go over the comments in a short while if there are some more comments. For now, I would like to go over some comments in the comments that I got over the last week. This afternoon I will be dropping a video of the comments of last week as well. So we'll do a lot of altcoin reviews. I absolutely love it. Two people ask, like, can you cover UFO? UFO gaming. UFO gaming is the people, they call it the meme coin of crypto gaming. Tokenomics are very much on point, by the way. I know about it like crazy, but I think it's kind of the meme coin of crypto gaming because it has such a big supply, right? And it's a super cheap token, and it's not completely there yet when it comes to price. Then again, if you look at where it is right now and where it came from, it has a lot of hype, and I think that UFO gaming, it came from a $1.3 billion market cap, now sitting at a $30 million market cap, like 40 times, is it from the top of my head, from the all-time high. Actually, not just price, not because of the tokenomics, it's actually 4 times from its all-time high. So with these kind of projects, it's just a matter of surviving the bear market. If they survive the bear market, I don't see any reason why they cannot go back to its all-time high. So UFO gaming is kind of a high risk, high reward play. Well, it's not even that high risk. It's kind of a high reward play, in my opinion. That, you know, as far as crypto can guarantee you anything, can, you know, relatively guarantee you some pretty decent gains in the next bull run. So I would not just buy crazy. But I would, you know, keep my eyes on this token. You know, it all looks super good as well, right? It looks fantastic what they are doing. The games that they are releasing, you know, they have some games that look good. They have some games that look less good. But I think this is definitely one to check out. 100%. UFO gaming, you can get it on KuCoin, I think. Yeah, on some exchanges. Look. Like, and projects now should not focus on listings, right? So if you see a project right now which isn't listed on Binance, for example, and you feel like, oh, why aren't they? They should now build. In the bull market, they should focus on list. Like, if they now list on Binance, they can do a 5x, but it takes away the 20x that they could do in the bull market. So you better be patient. It will reward. I see some people in the chat bar, so I will go to your comments in like 5 minutes. I will check out some comments here. Yeah, a lot of people talked about compete. You look like you did not even seriously looked into what compete is. No, I just looked into compete during these videos. I didn't do any research to compete. So what I say about compete is purely what I see right here, right? And I think like 2 months ago I said like it's not that great. The price is pretty stable, and I like what the price is doing. So that's holding up pretty nice. It's doing pretty good. Although, yeah, it's just not my thing. And like, I have to watch the live streams. If everybody's more bullish about the live streams when it comes to compete. So I won't say a word about compete until I watch the live streams, and I will get back to that. I'll promise you that. Because if everybody is so bullish, you know, you're not bullish for no reason, of course. So, yeah, I will take a look. And thanks for the link. I will check that out. What do you think about Superfarm? Superfarm, I think this is a project that it's in my crypto gaming portfolio. Superfarm, the tokenomics are not that great, but the project is just super great. It's made by Elliot Strait, that YouTuber, big YouTuber. He just rebranded. Sorry, I'm a bit sick. He just rebranded it from Superfarm to Superverse. He made Gigamart, so he made his own NFT marketplace, which is, you know, could take over OpenSea. That's a big statement, but, you know, it's a really good one. They have a lot coming up. They have the Imposters game. They have a big NFT for the games. It's a really big platform, and it's super undervalued for what it does, in my opinion. if you look at the price, it went from a $500 million market cap to 24 million. So a lot of projects are actually like these mid low risk projects right now are super far from their all-time high. And I really like that, because this bear market is giving us that opportunity, right? Therefore, I said at the beginning of the video, just pat yourself on the shoulder for being here, because, you know, things are ugly and things could get more ugly, maybe. But then again, the uglier it gets, the bigger the opportunity it also will become, right? So when it comes to Superverse, I like it. You can stake their tokens. You can get NFTs in return. I have to take a look at their, by the way, what I see on Coin. Sometimes you see tokenomics on CoinGecko, which are not really accurate, because if you look at CoinMarketCap, you'll see that there's already more circulating supply, and 300 million is not getting vested from what I know. So that leaves us with 700 million. 400 million is vested. So most of it is already vested. So always look, because I saw someone comment that. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Look at the white paper. Check it out. The tokenomics are a lot better than what you see at first sight on, for example, CoinGecko. This is completely wrong. But even CoinMarketCap, like, check the white paper. It's really not that bad. I will go over the live comments now. Yes, okay, let me start at the beginning. What's your opinion about MNW? I don't know much about it. I know it's a super strong coin. I'm not really that familiar with what they exactly do, though. So I cannot tell much about it before I did some good research. All I know, MNW is having the community it has feels like some projects that really blew up in the last bull market. That it's the same community power, right? It's the same community power. It's a serious project. Let me take a real quick look, because it is not like a meme coin or anything. It's a blockchain powered supply chain. The Morpheus Network global supply platform. It's a supply SaaS middleware platform, seamlessly integrating legacy and emerging technologies, blockchain. This is high class stuff, man. It's too early for me to understand this shit. I have to look. This is something I have to sit for this off cam and doing some nerd stuff, and then come back to it. So I will make a video where I will talk more about MNW, but I cannot say any common thing about it for now. All I know, it is a project you should definitely keep on your radar. Might be pretty interesting. From what they are building, they are super strong. They have the right investors behind it. They have the right, I think they had quite some VCs behind it. They have a really strong community behind it. The price is quite strong. It came from, you know, $5.50, now sitting at around $1. You had a perfect buying opportunity at 40 cents. I don't know if we will get that again, but if we do, keep it in your eye holes. What do you think about Sol, Lunk, and FTT? To put them all in the same box is so funny. All right, so Sol, Luna Classic, and FTT. It's you say it like it's all the same kind of stuff, and I think you mean because these are tokens that are, you know, quite dead. Look, FTT. Let me start with FTT. I haven't even checked the price. All right, FTT. Still $300 million market cap. I wouldn't buy FTT if it was a cent, because it's very simple. It's the native token of a bankrupt company. Should I say any more? So FTT, don't I mean, it's not financial advice. I cannot tell you what to do. Guys, by the way, I see you. A lot of people didn't like the video yet. Why not? Come on, please. But no, it's the native token of a bankrupt company. Why would you invest in something that's bankrupt? It's stupid, right? So don't buy that, please. Luna Classic, on the other hand, that's something else, because Luna went down, right? Luna, done. End of story. But the community now is driving Luna Classic because the community is just so strong, right? So that's something different. This is now a community coin. What it does exactly, I don't know, because I have personally no interest, so I never read into it. I feel like this is carried by a lot of hype and a lot of community. But I'm not convinced that that is something that will last. I personally just, I'm personally also not an investor in things like Dogecoin or anything. Just because I feel like hype won't last, right? Same with Luna Classic. I don't know. It has such a high market cap for something that I feel like, but why do we need it, right? So in my opinion, no. But it's, better than FTT, of course. And Solana is a completely different story because something happened with Luna, of course, right? Luna fell. Something happened with FTX, went bankrupt. But what happened to Solana? Absolutely nothing, right? Nothing happened to Solana. The token, Sol, got sold. But Solana itself, nothing happened. It's still blockchain. It still works, right? So I don't feel like Solana, FTT, and Lunk should be in the same category. They are all different kind of things. Solana, to be completely honest, I have Solana on my watch list. And when Solana gets, like, we had a beautiful opportunity, like I've drawn my own line and I didn't stick to my own thesis because I should have bought here, right? I didn't. But when Solana ever goes to $8 again, I'm a buy. When it goes to $4, which might happen, I'm a buy. When it goes to $2, which probably doesn't happen, but if it happens, I'm a buy. Definitely, because I still like the chain. A lot of people fighting Solana, a lot of people are hating on Solana, or I don't know. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's fast, it's cheap. It just got sold off a lot. But these VCs are now mostly out of Solana. Mostly. I think they hold like 13% left. So yes, it could definitely dump still. But after that, it's a great buying opportunity. Solana Bitcoin, very simple. It is in this falling wedge, if you will, and it's pretty simple. It goes to the upper trend, to the middle, to the upper trend, to the lower line, to the upper line, to the lower line right now. Will it get back to the upper line? Probably. And if you have some Solana, if I have some Solana and I would sell my Solana for Bitcoin right here. And if it gets here again, I'm gonna buy it. I miss this, right? But this was already a 70% pump or something like that. I'm not gonna buy that, right? I really refuse to chase pumps. I don't do that anymore. Why? Because I did it. Like, therefore I said anymore. And it just doesn't work out. You're going to play with your emotions in that case. Hope we will look together on Altora, Seedify, and D-Race. My biggest back. And if you have the time on WOM, it is from Romania. WHM. Is that a token? Let me check that out. You mean this one? Kiprian, if I pronounce your name right. Because I don't know what this is. But yeah, first let me know if I'm looking at the right one, by the way. Crypto is alive and kicking. Hell yeah, it's definitely, always. WOM is a gaming platform. Okay, so I can check if this is the gaming platform. Yeah, okay, this is the right one. The right one. But I have to look at the tokenomics because, I don't know how this is going to play out. If I look at the price, 97% down. So it's down a lot. It came from 20 cents. It's now a fourth of a cent. No, not a fourth. It's almost half a cent. Market cap went from nothing to slightly less than nothing. So it was always low cap. Now it's completely micro cap. So that's something. Sorry, I'm gonna talk a bit calmer because I am sick and I'm exhausting myself. Tokenomics. Yeah, I have to look at the vesting schedule. Team is sort of out there. They have their name and their picture. Find out more, I guess. They have their... Okay, they have some backers. Okay, so this is something that's pretty interesting. Like, I cannot say what I think about it. You know, I can never look at a project for like 3 minutes and give my opinion about it, basically. But it is something that I feel like, okay, this is definitely something I want to check out more. So yeah. Marcin says, like, I bought my first Bitcoin in 2018-19, average at 7K, sold at 14K before it skyrocketed. Well, yeah, you know, you could look like, oh, I could have had that, but on the other hand, you made a good trade, right? Did you already bought it back, or haven't you bought it back? Because if you sold at 14K, man, maybe just forget about that. That was that cycle, right? We are now in this cycle. You should now compare to the 70K where we were. I don't know what your thesis is, but I should not, if I were you, be like, okay, I'm gonna wait for it to get lower than 14 so I can get a better trade out of it, because it might never get lower than 14 because we're now just in a new cycle. But you had a good, you know, bought Bitcoin at a good level. Definitely. On the other hand, bro, I bought my first Bitcoin for $400 and sold it for $800. So I also doubled it before it skyrocketed. So yeah, sometimes it's just like you don't know what's going to happen. Therefore, Bitcoin is something, you know, I don't know. If we get the next cycle and we go to, I don't know how much money for Bitcoin, I will never sell I will never sell all of my Bitcoin, I think. Just in case, you know, you never know what it's going to do. Future of Gala. Twitter is not active, but the price is dumping. Made support near 0.15. Gala is the type of project that works in silence, man. They under-promise and over-deliver by far. Gala is like, they do a lot. If you look at the website, they're working on Gala films. They are doing a lot with that. They release the best games. I've got this NFT by Gala, made a 2x on this NFT already. You own a part of a movie by that, and all the income that the movie is generating, I'm getting a part of that, so that's pretty cool. Gala is doing so much. And yeah, they're just not that active on their Twitter, I think. Let me take a look. I only follow Gala. Oh, no, I do follow them, but let me check. 11 hours, 12 hours, 15 hours this year. Bro, they're very active on their Twitter, by the way. They're all out there. Yeah, man. No, and yeah, the thing with Gala is just basically that, and that's the funny thing about Gala. What I kind of starting to realize. Look, Gala, their tokenomics, if you look at the tokenomics at the first sight, you'd be like, oh man, why? Like, in my opinion, this is the best crypto gaming project out there, but the tokenomics are just not working in our benefit, right? If you look at 7 billion out of the 38 billion, it's just not good. However, if you look at the tokenomics and you see how they have a halving schedule, on how they are going to release the tokens, the vesting of the tokens are not bad. It's definitely not bad. Is my streaming quality okay, by the way? Okay. But yeah, I think it's okay. But Gala is like, this scares people off in a bear market, I think. But if you look in the tokenomics, it's actually not that bad. So people are mostly panic selling Gala for maybe not so good of a reason at all, right? So yeah, it came from 80 cents. It's now sitting at 2 cents, give or take. So that's down a lot. But if you look at the market cap is also really down a lot. Like 5.5 billion to 100 million, give or take. So it's also almost 50 times from its all-time high. So can Gala pull off a 50x in the next bull run? In my opinion, yes. Don't take that as financial advice, of course. But Gala has so much more right now than that they had back here. So the narrative to drive this price way more up is now actually there. Sorry, I'm sick and addicted. But I feel like Gala is the type of project you do not maybe want to rush into buying, because, you know, if you look at the price chart, it's all down, right? It's just one big falling knife. A lot of tokens look like this, right? And you could be the guy that says, okay, you know, I'm gonna buy every dip, but you're basically, you know, throwing your money away. You can also say like, okay, I'm very interested in Gala. And how do you get most out of it? By not investing. Because all these people buying the dips, they're throwing their money away. And you're just watching it go down. And by the time you really realize that it stopped going down, then you buy, you have a way better average. And if it then goes up, you pull off that actual, how many X whatsoever. So Gala, where could it go? I have no idea. I don't have a set price for Gala. I think it's really dependent on what the market like. I mean, Gala bottomed here, right? Look here. Where's that? There's nothing there. So that's something you could have predicted, really. But in my opinion, this is an opportunity, and keep your eyes on it. Don't rush into buying it, but within a year, I have a lot of Gala in my portfolio. I can put it like that. I will go live more often, by the way. But I will announce it because this was, you know, kind of unexpected. And I'm happy a lot of people still jumped in. But then again, I don't know about your time zones. A lot of people feel like maybe, oh, you were live? Fuck. So sorry for the people that didn't know and just watching this video back. Soon I will do it weekly. I'm planning on doing it weekly, maybe probably on a Friday as well, but really announcing it, right? How do you feel about Cadena, and do you feel Harmony will ever recover? Wow. Okay, bro, these are two projects that I don't know a lot about. Cadena, all I know, it has a lot of hype as well. Community is very strong, but I just don't know a lot about the project, to be honest. I can talk about the price, but I think you want me to talk about the product, right? So I don't know really about Cadena. All I know about Harmony is... look, Harmony 1 is a chain that was really going up because of DeFi Kingdoms. In my opinion, that was the only reason, you know, apart from, you know, general bull market behavior, but apart from that, that was the only reason, in my opinion, that Harmony 1 went up that much. Because apart from Jewel and DeFi Kingdoms, Harmony, what does Harmony 1 has? It's a pretty complicated chain to use, at least back then. When I used it, maybe it's more easy right now, but you had to send your tokens there, and then you had to convert it, and then you had it done. Like, and there are so many way better chains right now, faster, cheaper. I don't see, for me, a reason to buy into Harmony 1. And yeah, you might look at the price like, oh, it's a cent, and it came from, you know, 40 cents, 40 times down. Yeah, but, you know, a lot of good projects are... I don't know about Harmony 1, to be honest. Okay, yeah, so okay, some cool information. Is this Delicium, or what his name is, being IDO'd somewhere? Yes. I have some nice information about that, but not concrete. So this is Delicium for the people that don't know about it yet. This is the game that I've been talking about quite a lot. I've bought myself a node that's a DMA, and that's kind of like running a Gala node, right? You're contributing to their network, because this is not a game, basically. This is a complete metaverse. But this is the first AAA artificial intelligence metaverse, which is being built on, which is super insane. So the token is not there yet. So you can buy a node by here going to DMA, right? And you can click buy DMA. And here you can buy it, right? And you need a code. This is a private node for now. So I've bought this on camera. And that makes sure that if you have the node, you get a certain amount of tokens every day. And once the token comes out, you can sell it. I know for a fact that they are going to do their ICO, not an IDO, but an ICO, on an exchange like, and I'm not saying that this is the exchange, but an exchange like Bybit or Binance. They're going to do it big. So, you know, the Binance Launchpad, for example, or the Bybit Launchpad, that's how they are going to release from all what I know for now. And like I said, they've raised millions of dollars, so they can easily do that as well, right? They have a lot of contributors. So this project, yes, being very big. My node is doing pretty good. I get I get enough tokens every single day. Let me put it like that. I can see it right here. If you bought the node, you can see right here that you get your tokens. So I'm getting these tokens every single day. I have my node running. So I'm super excited to see how this is going to play out. I'm happy with it. So yeah. Shout out to you in Romania. Movie block. I also know that you can get that on KuCoin. Because I know a lot of fucking shit coins. No, this is not a shit coin. Take a look. Oh, even on Binance. Movie block. It's a quite low cap coin for something that's listed on Binance. I know this coin because of, you know, Crypto Banter, Sheldon, his mother. I don't know why. I know it through her. She said it somewhere. But movie block. It's not completely clear to me from the website what the project is. But it's something with movies. And I think that, you know, we have crypto gaming. We also have movies. Could be a big narrative. You know, and maybe in the future we have crypto air fryers. Like everything can be cryptonized, right? So, it's an interesting project. I have to take a look also at the tokenomics and all that, but they have their listings together. And look, like I said, they have a Binance listing, they have a KuCoin listing, well, of course, Gate and all that kind of trash, but $36 million market cap for a Binance listing project is not that bad. It's actually not that bad. So, yeah, it's quite interesting. The project had a lot of hype, like it's an old project. It had a lot of hype in 2050. No, and well, whatever. It was 4.5 cents, right? It's now not even a fifth of a cent. It's a fourth of a cent, right? So also far from its all-time high. But guys, please, I would like to tell you this. I don't know if this is a good example, by the way. Now, let me show you another example. Doesn't matter. Like Illuvium, for example. A lot of charts look like this, right? And I don't know if Movie Block looks like this. You have to look it up. But, you know, still, you know, down, 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 down. If you look at such a chart, would you buy it? Yes or no? Maybe based on the fact that they are sitting on the last support, could be interesting, right? But if you just look at this, would you buy it? I hope your answer is, of course not, right? Because it's down only so far. Like I said on my videos before, a market phase has, or a market cycle, like a full Bitcoin cycle, but also altcoins, have 4 phases, right? We have the accumulation that's going sideways. Okay, that's fucking ugly. We have accumulation that's going sideways. Then we have the uptrend. Then we have the distribution. Then we have the downtrend and accumulation again. This is where you buy. This is where you make your gains. This is where you take your profits. This is where you're going to do something else with your life. And this is where you're going to start all over again, right? It's not going sideways. It's going down, right? You want to wait until it's really going sideways, maybe even a little up. It doesn't matter if you buy here instead of here, because you avoided buying all these dips. Sorry, and I know I'm repeating myself sometimes, but I think it's pretty important to know. What's your thought about Velas? A fork of Sol. Velas is an exchange, right? VLX. Oh no, there's something else. Yeah, was this a fork of Sol? But wait, huh? Sorry, Let me take a look. Okay, so Sol is there since April 2020 and Felis is there since October 2019. So how could it be forked of Sol if this is older than Sol? Is that correct what you say? Anyway, it has been there for a long while. It didn't do anything for a long while. It's now 2 cents, right? And back then it was sitting at around the same level, right? So we are basically sitting at around the lowest points. Around the lowest points. You see what it does in a bear market. It went from 2 cents to 50 cents. So really nice, 25x, give or take. And going all the way back down again. I don't know about the project. I don't know if the project is still going strong. I don't know if there's any FUD going on. I don't know shit about it. But I know that if this is just typical market behavior, then you have a very good chance that it's going to repeat the same thing again, right? Because everything, every coin, almost every coin, around November 2021, the chart looked like this, right? It's not because the coin was doing so great at the moment. It's just because if a coin just manages to survive the bear market, it's going to look like this because everything peaked at the same time. That's it. You don't even have to look for good projects. Well, now, if you want to make money, you don't even have to look for good projects. You just have to look for projects that survive in the first place. And then you already have this. So, but I heard about this project being quite good, but I don't know about it. I do have it on my watch list though. So, okay, cool. I have to check out my watch list more. Let me check. I covered UFO. My DMA, okay, going pretty well. Prashant, I don't know if you're still here, bro, but you talked about Polka City and Moon River. I'm trying to go over all your comments. There are not a lot of comments at the moment, so I can do this. But you know, leave a comment if you want to check me to. If you want me to check out something, But you talked about Polka City and Moon River. First thing, Moon River. I lost so much motherfucking money on this one. I bought this at $400. Oh, I was so wrecked. I bought really here. Moon River had that hype back then. That's all I remember. Everybody was like, Moon River is the thing. It's going to fucking $10 million. Well, not really. But Moon River... Look, the thing with Moon River is like, this is a layer 1, right? So it's a lot easier to already research this because if you go to DeFi Llama, you go to DeFi, you check out chains right here and you search for Moon River, right? And if you look for Moon River, look, it's around the same as that fucking piece of shit Cardano, by the way. But if you look for Moon River, it's all the way down at number 36 with $40 million total value. This is the total value locked, right? So this is how much money is locked in the projects that are being built on Moon River in this case. So Moon River has $40 million total value locked. And that's mostly because of Moonwell and Solarbeam. So a lending platform and a DEX. For the rest, there are basically not really projects that generate a lot of revenue, right? So when it comes to Moon River, I feel like, okay, it might, you know, the thing with Moon River is the use case, what it's meant to do is being a layer 1, right? And is that projects can being built on there. But it's not really happening except for these two, right? So at the moment, I don't really see Moon River doing its thing. And yeah, it could be that we're now just early, of course, right? That's always possible. But yo, bro, please don't spam the chat, man. I will read it. Don't put it 5 times right there. I will read every single comment, man. But the total value locked on Moon River, yeah, went down like 10 times. Well, that's not that crazy. But I don't see a need for the chain Moon River, to be honest. I don't think it's that fast. I don't think it's that cheap. I don't see, but maybe, you know, we have to give it some time. It's quite new still. So, if anything, yeah, if you want to invest in it, yeah, now you have a better time than ever, right? Ever. But the problem is that is what we could have said this entire year, right? Better time than ever, better time than ever, better time than ever, better time. Moon River is also a falling knife. So I hope that the altcoins that you guys now call is not that you necessarily already hold them all in your wallet, but mostly that you have them on your watch list, right? Because for Moon River, if you had Moon River, you're now in a loss. I can already tell you that. Because Moon River, like I said, also only going down. And so far, there's no sign that this is stopping, right? Because, again, you know, what I said about distribution phase, accumulation phase, downward trend, you know, this is the downtrend. We have to wait for the accumulation phase. Don't buy in the downtrend. You're buying, you know, the falling knives. Wait for it to go sideways. It's now $6. You know, could this be the bottom? Yes. But could it go to $1? Yes. It's both possible, right? You don't want to gamble that much. It can still go down very much. Polka City, I have that in my high risk portfolio. It's a super low cap, $1 million. Even the fully diluted, although it's a big difference, is still micro cap, right? So, and I feel like this has a big community. What it's building, you know, looking pretty decent. So, the world's first AR, NFT, multi-chain, social platform, and video game. It's quite interesting. I like how their website works. Their visuals are not the best, but I don't think everything has to be AAA when it comes to that. I somehow feel something for this project. Yeah. It has a big following, definitely. It has decent engagement. There's for me more upside in this than downside. Alex says, I'm buying. What you are buying? Bitcoin? Germany. Next time to get into... you're my neighbor. What do you think about the artificial intelligence crypto hype that's been going on recently? Coins like Viat and SingularityNet. I think for now it's mostly hype. Until it's really starting to work, and then it's going to be really big. Because a hype is something that's not really driven by utility, mostly. When it comes to crypto. And that will pass. I think we now have some kind of a run-up to the utility. Because I think artificial intelligence is something that, you know, belongs together with crypto. And I don't know about this specific project in this case. But I think the projects that are focusing on this, if you pick the right ones, there's some really gems in there. Really some gems in there. So... if you look at the last one, what? Oh, nice. Not bad. It's quite funny. If you look at Max, like, fuck. But if you look at the last one half a year, it's not that bad. And that's why you're completely right. It is hype. Because this doesn't happen in a bear market on a regular basis. You need some hype for that. So these are interesting projects to look out for, but not to ape in already, right? SingularityNet, same basically. For how long do you have your node driving? My Gala node or my Delicium node? I have my Gala node for a couple of months now. I have my Delicium node since 2 days, maybe. Just like I just shot the video where I bought the node on cam, by the way. So if you don't know about that video, well, check out that video. Let me check. What else is there? Check out VXV. And you guys are cool. I like you. Because, you know, a lot of YouTubers, they be like, check out this, check this out, check this out. I feel like we're doing this together. Sometimes, like, we're building this crypto community portfolio for the giveaway, for example, right? You guys have calls. Like, I feel like, shit, this is a good one, right? So thank you. We must do this together. I think in a bear market, it's important to build a community. So for everybody, for example, that is not in our Telegram group, I'm not really actively promoting that, but join the Fomo Factory Telegram group so we can talk there if you have Telegram. But you need each other, you know? 10 people see more gems than one. VXZ. Shit. It's funny what it does. Like in a bear market, doesn't give shit, right? Went from 7 cents to $20 in the bull market. Like this thing made people millionaires. And now it's back at 30 cents, right? And you could compare like, okay, could it go back to $20? I don't know. Not every altcoin is going back to its all-time high. Don't get that wrong. But a lot of them might and will surpass that as well, right? So if you take that as a reference, you'd be like, okay, $20. Let's say it's 20 cents, right? For example, that's 100x. Cool. But what if it goes to 10 cents? It was there. It was even 5 cents or something, right? Then you don't have 100x, you have a 200x, right? So these are, like I said, opportunities. Okay, look, the people that bought here are wrecked, of course. But there's nothing wrong with the project. It's only wrong with your buying in that case. This is an opportunity. This is really an opportunity. And Factor Space... I don't really like their website though. Looks like a little cheap. But who am I? I'm not a website creator. Yeah, I don't know. But I don't really care about this because a interesting price chart is also interesting, right? So VXV USDT. Let me take a look. And if you look at the price chart, always also look at the Bitcoin pair, guys, please. Because, shit, I can't find it. Isn't it listed on like some exchanges or anything? It doesn't have the Bitcoin pair. Too bad. Anyway, always look at the Bitcoin pair. Because again, I don't know if this is going to play out, but I said this a lot in my videos and I will keep saying this. Bitcoin dominance is sitting super low, right? Zoom out, you see where it is, right? Is it weird of me to think that it's going at least back to here in this range, right? It's ranging like this for 1.5 years now. Well, this move is bleeding a lot for altcoins against Bitcoin, right? So, yeah, just always check out the Bitcoin charts as well on these kind of things. But if I look at this chart, this is super interesting, definitely. This hasn't, it doesn't have the complete history. But again, wait for it to really go sideways, right? And it's now going sideways since November, I know. How do you know it's a good time to buy? Well, because here as well, we were in June and it was basically going sideways to August before it went down even another, you know, you lost half of your money if you would have bought right here, right? I would really say watch for it to go, you know, sideways for a while and maybe a little up, and Bitcoin, you know, starting to make like higher highs are also important, right? It had a high right here. It had a high right here. You know, if it closes above like 50 cents, 60 cents, and it stays there, then it's officially a higher high, right? Then it's maybe a good time to buy it, because it might be a good time to buy right now. It's 30 cents, but it could go to 10, right? And you lose a lot of money in the meantime. And I'm sure it will get higher than what it is right now. But you can make a lot more out of it, of course. UFO, I covered UFO at the beginning of the live stream. But you can watch the video back if you like. Render. Rendering the metaverse. I know it. Down a lot as well. Let me check out render. I have it right here, I think. Look, quite interesting. Render is quite strong because that's also. Do you guys use TradingView? If you don't, please do it. Right? It's free. You can get the paid version, but it is free in first instance. So if you're not using it, please use it. If you want me to make videos on how certain things work, I'm happy to do that for you. But I really want you to use it. All right? Because this helps you. I got wrecked with crypto before so hard, and I learned so much stuff, right? And you know, one of the things I can tell you, one of the tips, use TradingView. But I will make a video as well on, you know, the things that I have learned in the last bear market and bull market, because it's hard in crypto, but the experience you take with you, you will rock it, man. But anyway, if you use TradingView, you can see it quite good, right? That render, you know, we made a low in June. It's now January, all right? So it's more than half a year later, and it still did not make a lower low. So that's super interesting because a lot of altcoins are making lower lows. So render is, you know, relatively strong compared to other altcoins, right? And it's sitting on this support already. Around this support right here, sitting there already for more than 7 months, right? So the chance that if you buy right now and it goes up is higher than that it breaks down. Because after 7 months, it did never break down. Yeah, these fake outs, but you know, why would it now? It could, but that's the risk-reward ratio right there, right? And I think Render is just a good project. 40 cents, good price, was at $8. People bought it there. Why wouldn't you buy it here? It's still the same project. So yeah, you can get it on KuCoin. I think that if you don't have KuCoin, I have a link in the description. I'm not sure. But most coins, you can buy them on KuCoin. Okay, with Shibarium near launch, do you think Shibarium is the Shiba, what is Shiba building? Shibarium, a chain or something like that, right? Do you think leash is something that gets less attention provided that it's only 100k plus max supply but can pump so hard in the future? Yeah, leash is a project by Shiba as well, right? I think though that sorry. I think that Shiba has a great thing going, right? Building a meme coin next to Dogecoin that is holding up so strong in a bear market is a big accomplishment. It's hard. Like good projects like Uniswap, Avalanche, Chainlink, they're all lower than Shiba. It's kind of ridiculous if you think about it. But on the other hand, it says something about the fact that people just, you know, community is also super important. Right? So, and I think that Shiba is trying to build that ecosystem by, for example, leash. But to be completely honest, leash is, tokenomics are perfect, right? But it's low cap compared to Shiba, right? People are just not for some reason interested in leash and are in Shiba. While leash, the upside potential is way bigger. Because what do they both do? Nothing, right? So if I would have choose, I will buy this. But I get it. It's psychological. Because what would you rather buy? A coin for $320 or a coin for 0.0000008 cents? Right? Well, that's completely bullshit. Because if you compare the market caps, Shiba can never do 100x. Leash if it does 100x, it's $3.4 million. Then it is still lower than Shiba. So if they put the focus more on leash, I don't know, could do stupid, crazy things. Definitely. Omar has been in the crypto market since mid 2020. Portfolio down 78%, but not going anywhere. Bro, I'm going to be completely honest with you. If your portfolio is down 78%, you did relatively well. You did relatively well. Really, really. I don't know if you saw this. Look at this. This is very cool. This is very cool. Because if you are in crypto since mid 2020, you say, right? So let's make it June 2020. I don't know if that's exactly the date you've been in crypto, but let's say, right? 2020, June the 10th or so. Right? You've been in crypto since then. I don't know what you are holding. Let's say this is a tool by Benjamin Cohen, by the way. I paid for this. This is not a free tool, but it's absolutely lovely. You can see how you did, right? And although you have been in crypto, let's say you've put in $1,000 in June 2020, you made 10K, 14K, now 13K first, and you will now be sitting on 3K, right? That's what you would have done. But that's if you just bought it, hold it. You're actively here. I don't think you are just a holder that's not interested in crypto anymore, right? If you are just down 74%, really good. 78, really good. I'm down more, to be completely honest. You can calculate from every point what you would have had, right? So if you invested in the lows of this bear market, for example, $1,000 in just Bitcoin and Ethereum, you could have had, you know, $13,000. If you would have invested in, that's everything you can calculate, right? So that's pretty cool. That way you can also compare, like, okay, what would I have if I stepped in right then with these coins? So you can compare a little bit how much you would have been down compared to others. I like that. Let me see. Alexander, good question, man. Besides all my utility coins, at the beginning of 2021, for the sake of common sense, I refrained from buying Shiba Inu, unfortunately. What is your gambling tip for the next bull run? Whoa. I never would have thought that someone would ask, what is your gambling tip? I do want to answer the question, though. So, because you already say it right, like beside my utility coins, because even, you know, I want to make the disclaimer, have your utilities there, make it at least 95% of your portfolio, but I think you already know that. If you want to gamble a little bit, I would say what you can do is this. You can go to DeFi Llama, chains, look for the chains with not a lot of total value locked yet. For example, HDERA, because that has hype going on, right? Look at the projects being built on there. Bubble swap, just click something random, right? No total value locked, but it's one of the few dexes on a very popular chain. So go to the website. You can probably find a native token for this project, Bubble or anything, I don't know, right? Look for something like that. I don't know exactly. This is something I click randomly, right? That's a way to find some tokens that are really low cap still, but you know they have utility. That's a good way to do it. On the other hand, if you want to have gambling, I would gamble with crypto gaming. So go to categories, for example, go to crypto gaming and scroll all the way down until you reach like $5 million market cap or lower projects. Look for these projects like, I don't know, Chain Guardians, right? $3 million market cap. You could even go more crazy, like $1 million market cap. Research these platforms. For example, this one, Unix, you know, okay, these tokenomics fucking suck, so don't go with this one. But, you know, if this looks good, that's the first thing you check out. Check out the Twitter, like, okay, but are they still active? They are followed by people that I know, cool. They have a lot of interaction. Everything is still going on. Nice, they have a small market cap. Throw $100 in it. Could 1000x, could, you know, be gone with your $100. That's how I would do that, basically. Yeah, and what you can also do is this. Look, yeah, this, okay, so this is a good one. I believe a lot in Seedify, maybe you already know that. Seedify is a crypto gaming launchpad. So what you can do is you can go to Seedify and you can look at the projects, RGO Launchpad, completed pools. So you can look at the projects that they released in the past, right? Because you can bet that Seedify set the bar pretty high for projects. These are all supposed to be good projects, right? The token vesting's already been done for most of these. So the tokenomics, the lower you go, the better the tokenomics probably are, right? Then you can, for example, check out, oh, Bit Hotel. It's released by Seedify. So it's a project that's probably to be taken seriously. So search for Bit Hotel. Look at the tokenomics. If you can't find it, jump into the Telegram, look in the white paper, I don't know. Price, fucking shit, of course, because they had vestings. But most of the vestings, if you look in the white paper, are probably already over because the IGO was a long time ago. Right, so in that case, you might like fully diluted $2.5 million market cap. Incredible, super low, right? So this project came from 20 cents. It's now sitting at 100 times as low. Maybe that's a good way to do it. So look at projects that already have been released by big launchpads, like Seedify, like Polkastarter, like DAOmaker, like, I don't know. I think that's a pretty good way to also do it. Yeah, JG, you said look at Volker Forge. I look at Volker Forge quite a lot. This is one of my crypto gaming projects that I will allocate the most money in this coming bear market, in the coming accumulation phase of the current bear market. Let me put it like that. I think this, for a $60 million market cap, this project is doing way too much, is building way too hard, is having a way too big ecosystem, being very consistent in this bear market with their own layer one, their own DEX, their own staking opportunities, their own gains that they're coming with. This is going to be bigger, like, and this is not your high risk, high reward play. This is kind of my play, like at least 20x, at least, and almost zero downside for me. I like it a lot. How about Jasmine coin? I looked at it before, but the problem is I don't understand what the fuck this is. Tokenomics. You say, what about Jasmine coin? Good tokenomics. I have to take a look at the white paper, but 5 billion out of the 50 billion doesn't look that good to me. Price chart looks like fucking weird. What the hell is this? I think it's a glitch. I hope. But the price, 99.9% down. From, let's say, $5 to a third of a cent. Wow. But if you look at the website, that's where I don't get it. Or they should have updated the website for now. Yeah. It's half Chinese. It's half English. If I look at this website, I don't feel like buying this. Like, what the fuck is this? And I cannot even put it on English. You can put it on English, but everything is still Chinese. So, I don't know, but this is not for me. Sorry, Jasmine. but I don't think so. So now, I'm about to wrap it up, by the way, because it's taking quite long. I love how your honesty, share your opinion with people. I hope your channel will grow more. Thank you so much. I know how hard it is, man. We can do this together. Let's just build a beautiful community and do this, definitely. My gambling tip, someone says, put $100 in each token in the top 100. It's impossible that you won't gain in the next bull. Yeah. Yeah, like, and yeah, that's what you can do, definitely. Like, and you can go in the top 300, for example, if you want to take it like more gambling, and the top 600 if you want to go more gambling, right? You know, first page, basically guaranteed gains. The second page, you know, less, but, you know, more 100x's maybe. So, yeah. Okay. What do you get from rumors around KuCoin? Do you think it will go bankrupt? Not in my opinion, but who knows? I don't know. I think KuCoin is pretty safe. But that's what people thought about FTX as well. So who knows? I don't know. I don't feel I'm not scared for using KuCoin. All I know is that, you know, if there is FUD, you know, you can better be safe than sorry and just take your funds off just to be safe. Because you don't want to be there if it collapses, of course. But then again, I'm not afraid for stuff on KuCoin. If you go to exchanges right here, look, on CoinMarketCap it also shows that now exchanges have their reserve date available, right? So you can see exactly what the reserves are. And Binance has it, you know, Coinbase has it, Kraken has it, KuCoin has it, right? Some exchanges don't have it. And it's not that like the exchanges that have it are safe necessarily, but it's full transparency. It's, yeah, nice. I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. It's taking quite long. The video for this afternoon is also quite long, and I don't want to be most part of your weekend. That should be pretty sad of you. So I hope you have a very nice day. Like the video again if you like the video. If you still have any questions, just put it under anywhere in the comments. I will try to go over all the comments I get. Now the channel has 6,000 subs. It's still doable. I don't know if we ever get to maybe 60,000, then it's a lot harder. But, you know, I will remember the people that were here first. So thank you for being the diehards from day one. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys very soon.